What country has hundreds of volcanoes, hundreds of different ethnic groups, thousands of different national dishes, and more islands than you can count? Welcome back to Cliffieland. This is week at country number 77 on our second attempt of cooking the food of every country in the world, and tonight we're up to the nation of Indonesia. Indonesia, a former Dutch colony, actually an archipelago of over 17,500 islands located between the Indian and Pacific Oceans, shares land borders with Malaysia, Papua New Guinea, and Timor-Leste. It is home to over 300 different ethnic groups, has 15 separate distinct regional cuisines, and 5,350 traditional recipes, 30 of which are considered particularly important, and we're only cooking for one night, which is kind of ridiculous, but hey, that's what happens. It has a vibrant and colorful cuisine with influences from the Indian and Chinese traditions, as well as the Dutch colonial traditions, and it has also influenced the cuisines of other countries quite strongly, particularly those of Malaysia, Thailand, and specifically its former colonizer of the Netherlands. Tonight we're going to be doing two of the dishes we did last time. Those are Pindang Palembang, which is a hot and sour fish soup, which is traditional to South Sumatra, and Nasi Kuning, a rice normally cooked for celebrations involving coconut rice and turmeric. Now, last time we cooked for more than one night, so let's see how things went when we did it then. Okay, 4 years ago on the Global Cooking Challenge, we did have 2 nights to cook and everything came out really well. That hot and sour fish soup was absolutely out of this world, as was the rice. And on the second night, we cooked the dish from Bali, which was a pork dish, which we did with a separate coconut rice dish, which were both really delicious, although not quite as good as the really amazing first night. Check out the blog if you want to see more. But now we have to see what goes into the dishes we're doing tonight. For our Pindang Palembang, or hot and sour fish soup, we'll need 1,500 milliliters or 6.34 cups of water, 4 to 5 pieces of Indonesian bay leaves. We're substituting about 6 to 8 curry leaves for that, 3 pieces of lemongrass stalks crushed, ends chopped off and first couple layers removed, 2 inches of ginger crushed, 1.5 inches of galangal crushed, 3 pieces of your choice of red chilies diagonally sliced, 2 pounds of silver catfish if you can find it. We're substituting American catfish, washed and cut into pieces, 2 red tomatoes cut into pieces, 5 green tomatoes cut into pieces, 15 bird's eye chilies stalks removed, 3 tablespoons of tamarind juice. If you can't find that, we're substituting 1 teaspoon of tamarind concentrate, which will be diluted in 3 tablespoons of water, 3 tablespoons of sweet soy sauce, also known as kakap manis, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 50 grams or 1.76 ounces of Thai basil leaves, the juice of 1 lime. For the dressing, additional basil leaves, lemon wedges, 2 sliced scallions, 6 small shallots sliced thinly, about 3 centimeters of turmeric roasted. We're substituting 1 teaspoon of ground turmeric, 1 teaspoon of dark shrimp paste, and 2.5 teaspoons of salt. And then for the Nasi Kuning, or celebration yellow rice, we'll need 2 cups of jasmine rice, 1.5 cups of water, 1.5 teaspoons of ground turmeric, 1 cup of unsweetened coconut milk, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 2 thick stalks of fresh lemongrass, tops and bottom ends trimmed, the dark outer 2 to 3 sheaths removed, smashed and each tied into a knot, and 3 whole fresh or thawed kaffir lime leaves, which will be gently crumbled to release their essence. Okay, that involves a whole lot of prep, but thankfully the cook really isn't all that complicated, so let's see how that went! First, roast the shrimp paste in a skillet until fragrant. Pour the lime juice over the fish, season with salt, set aside and let it marinate for 15 minutes. Then boil the water over medium heat, and then, if not using the tamarind juice, dissolve the concentrate in water. Then, to the boiling water, add the shallots, the red chilies, turmeric, shrimp paste, salt, Indonesian bay leaves or curry leaves, the lemongrass stalks tied in knots, the ginger, galangal, and the bird's eye chilies. Cover and let simmer for 15 minutes. Uncover and then add the fish, the red tomatoes, the green tomatoes, the tamarind juice, sweet soy sauce, and sugar. Stir gently to combine. Bring to a boil and reduce the heat to medium. Cook for about 15 minutes or until the fish is cooked. Once the fish is cooked, add the Thai basil leaves. Reduce the heat to low, cover and let sit for 4 to 5 hours to absorb the flavors. Place the rice in a 1.5 or 2-quart saucepan. Fill the pot halfway with cold water. Wash and rinse the rice at least 3 times. Drain, leaving the rinsed rice in the pot. Then in a bowl, combine the water and the turmeric and stir well. Then to the rice add the turmeric water mixture, the coconut milk, the lemongrass stalks, the gently crushed kaffir lime leaves, and stir well to combine, making sure the lemongrass and the leaves are as fully submerged as possible. Place the pot uncovered over high heat and bring the liquid to a boil, stirring to prevent the rice at the bottom from scorching or burning. Allow to boil for 15 seconds, stirring to prevent the rice at the bottom from scorching or burning. Reduce the heat to the lowest setting, cover the pot with a lid, and continue cooking for 15 minutes, never removing the lid. Remove from heat and let sit for another 10 minutes, cover. Remove the soup from the heat and ladle into bowls. Dress with chopped scallions, Thai basil leaves, and lemon or lime wedges. Uncover and fold the rice. Extract the lemongrass stalks and kaffir lime leaves, and serve family style or in ramekin mounds. Serve immediately. How did that all turn out? Well, it was absolutely incredible. The flavors were just so complex and layered. There were sour, sweet, bitter, umami flavors all in that soup. It had a nice little bit of texture from the tomatoes. One little problem was though, since it cooked for so long and so low, the fish did sort of come apart a bit. But it was really, really great. I'm gonna give that 5 out of 5 globes. It was really delicious, and I bet the flavors are gonna be even better when I have leftovers the next day. As for the rice was really great. It had those wonderful flavors of the turmeric and the coconut, and the lemongrass gave it a great fragrance that went really well with the jasmine rice. I loved it a whole lot, and the coconut was really not that pronounced, which I kind of liked. I'm gonna give the Nasi Kuning 4 out of 5 globes, a really terrific rice dish. So that does it for Indonesia. Tune in next week when we go northwest to have the Persian food of Iran. It's gonna be really great. Tune in! And remember, if you'd like to see our streams live when they happen every Tuesday night, be sure to follow us on Periscope or Facebook Live. Like and subscribe if you'd like to be advised when these videos are posted. If you have any thoughtful feelings or helpful suggestions about the food I'm cooking, please feel free to sound off in the comments. Remember, links to the original recipes can be found in the About section. And if you like what you see, share it. It would be nice. Till next time, thanks for watching and happy eating!